In tennis, every single shot you hit is a decision. But there's one decision, one that you make in a split second, that really separates the winning players from, well, everyone else. And it's not about power, it's not about crazy spin, it's about pure geometry. Today, we're going to break down why this one simple choice is the absolute key to winning more matches. So this is the big question in every single rally, right? The ball comes over, you get your feet set, and you've got to choose. Are you sending it back diagonally, cross-court, or are you going to try and rifle it straight ahead right down the line? And you might be really surprised by the answer here, because that flashy shot, the one that gets the crowd going, ooh, that isn't always the one that actually wins you the match. Let's dig into why that is. Every single one of us who's played tennis feels this tension. You've got that amazing, clean winner that just paints the line on one hand. And man, does that feel good. But on the other hand, you've got that steady, reliable rally ball that just keeps coming back over and over and over again. What this really comes down to is a battle between your ego and your strategy. That hero shot, that's the tempting one. It's that high-risk, high-reward laser beam down the line. But the high percentage play, well, that's the one that consistently builds pressure and just flat out wins you more points. So the question becomes, how do we build a system that automatically makes the right choice for us? Well, the answer is actually hidden in plain sight. It's in the court itself. The lines might look straight, but the secret to winning is actually baked into the angles and the distances. Let's look at why the cross-court shot is, just by the numbers, the smartest play in tennis. It all starts with some really simple geometry. Think about it. The longest possible line you can draw on any rectangle is its diagonal. So hitting the ball diagonally from corner to corner just gives you a way bigger target to aim for than hitting it straight ahead. So exactly how much longer are we talking about? From corner to corner, that diagonal path is a whopping 4.5 feet longer than the path straight down the line. 4.5 feet. That is a massive amount of extra real estate. It's more room for error if your shot goes a little long, and here's the other part. Because the ball is traveling a greater distance, it gives you a split second more time to get back into position. But court length is only half the story. On every single shot, your biggest opponent is actually the net. And here's a little fact a lot of players forget. The net isn't the same height all the way across. It actually sags down in the middle. That's right. When you aim over the center strop for a cross-court shot, you are literally hitting over a lower part of the net. We're talking a full 6 inches lower than at the posts, where your down-the-line shot has to travel. I mean, think about how many fewer balls you'd hit into the net with that kind of advantage. So, okay, let's put this all together. The cross-court shot gives you more court to hit into, a lower net to clear, more time to recover your position, and hey, it even feels more natural with your body's rotation on a ground stroke. It is safer, smarter, and way more strategic in almost every single situation. All right, so if cross-court is our foundation, our bread and butter, where does that down-the-line shot even fit in? Well, it's not a bad shot, not at all. It's a weapon. And just like any weapon, you have to know precisely when to use it to get the biggest bang for your buck. And this really is the key question, isn't it? Because changing the direction of the ball is how you end points. It's how you wrong-foot an opponent and break open a tough rally. The trick is, you just can't do it randomly. You go down the line when you are in a position of power, not desperation. So you've gotten a short ball and you can step inside the court to take it early. Or maybe your opponent is scrambling way out wide, leaving that whole line open for you. When you are dictating the rally, that's when you deploy the weapon. Now, this all seems like a lot to process in the heat of a point, I get it. But luckily, a brilliant coach named Paul Wardlaw developed a system to simplify everything. It basically takes all the guesswork out of it and replaces it with a clear, logical framework. So what are Wardlaw's directionals? Well, think of them as a simple set of rules designed to make you automatically choose the highest percentage shot, especially when you're under pressure. It's like a mental shortcut to playing smarter tennis. The whole system really just boils down to 3 golden rules. Rule 1. If you're on defense, you're stretched wide, you're under pressure, you always hit cross-court to give yourself time to recover. Rule 2. If you're attacking a weak ball, you have earned the right, you have permission to go for that kill shot down the line. And finally, Rule 3. In a neutral rally, when in doubt, just hit a deep cross-court and patiently wait for your opportunity from Rule 2. Simple as that. And this quote from Wardlaw's philosophy, it just sums it all up perfectly. The goal isn't to hit one perfect shot. The goal is to make a quality decision every single time, because that's what keeps you in the point long enough for your opponent to be the one who makes the mistake. So, the real takeaway here is a fundamental shift in your mindset. It's all about moving from reacting emotionally in a point to executing a pre planned strategy that's based on simple geometry and your position on the court. The cross-court shot is your foundation. It's the shot you use to build the point, to probe for a weakness, to force your opponent into giving you that short ball. The down-the-line shot, that's the finishing move, and you only use it when the pattern has given you the absolute perfect opportunity. So, the next time you step out on that court, remember, the choice isn't just about where to hit the ball. It's about understanding the geometry of winning. Are you going to play with your ego, or are you going to play with a system?